What's up, buddy?
Hey, Rich, can you hear me?
Yeah, so you want to know why attractive women go for nerds?
Yeah, so a lot of my girlfriends in college are in relationships in LTRs with these guys that either they don't work out, they don't necessarily have a job, or they're not. I mean, they're not improving themselves. These are just, you know, frat guys, or for lack of a better term, just not necessarily the most attractive people in the world. But for some reason, these girls who are very attractive and have a lot going for them,
Hmm.
for some reason settle for these guys. And it just blows my fucking mind. Like, I don't understand why
All
that
right,
is.
so let me ask you, why do you think that is?
I think that it's easy to just settle with for someone, and if they don't want to play the cat and mouse game, they just find a guy that will give them everything. I don't know.
How long have these couples been together that you're witnessing here?
Over 6 months. I mean, these are long-term relationships
Well, 6 years is a long-term relationship. 6 months is a
for
glimpse.
college, anyways.
Yeah, well,
6 months is a long time in college.
yeah. So that's the point that I was going to make. I mean, 6 months ain't that long, right? So if
Yeah.
they're hanging out with these dorks for 6 months and they're not particularly attractive, like I'm assuming, like when you say losers, not attractive, out of shape,
Yes.
like neck beard sort of style,
Yeah.
Star Wars guys, maybe follows like female-led relationships on Twitter, sort of thing, stuff
Yes.
like that.
Yes.
Yeah, those won't last. Most of them, it's like little sands ticking down in the hourglass, and like the end of that relationship comes up sooner or later. Those sorts of things don't last. They might be with them, like now, like holding out to the public that they're a couple, sort of thing.
Hmm.
But chances are, women like that go to Vegas, with their girlfriends, or go to New York, for a weekend, sort of thing, and they leave their boyfriends behind. That's when the
Yeah.
fun happens for them, right? That's why whenever you've been to you ever been to Las Vegas?
Yes.
You know what happens in Vegas, right?
Yeah. Stays in
Bachelorette
Vegas.
parties, girls' weekends, blah, blah, blah. Like, a lot of these women have guys back home. That's why they're traveling together as women, right? All
Hmm.
these younglings. So, yeah, like women get into those relationships because, again, it's not just men that are plugged into comforting lies. Women are too. They're just like, oh, you got to find a guy. And the other thing that you got to remember too is a lot of women go to college and university to get their MRS degree,
Hmm.
their misses.
Hmm.
So if they come across a guy in college or university that looks like he might have a bright future, but he looks like a dork right now,
Yeah.
then at least she's got him on the line, right? And he's beta bucks for later on down the road.
Hmm.
But she can always tick off that itch, that scratch, with the alpha seed,
Hmm.
with the other guys at the parties, the nightclubs, the weekends away with their girlfriends.
So with a situation like that, do you recommend just, waiting it out until she realizes, what she's doing, or
Well, hang on a sec.
um,
Waiting out what? Like, are you waiting out to find one of these
like
girls to be
waiting
interested in
for
you?
things to slowly dissolve, or do you actively try to mate poach? I
Well,
mean,
well, when you're
what's
talking
your
about
stance?
waiting it out, you're starting to sound like beta and waiting, right? So you definitely don't want to be the waiting it out guy. If you're see, the thing that guys seem to forget is that all women are dealing with a guy in their life. Doesn't
Hmm.
matter who she is. Every woman you see at the grocery store, the gas station, the cafeteria, everywhere you go, has a guy or guys in her life. Could be a guy that she's talking to, could be a husband, could be a boyfriend, could be FWB. She could be a sugar baby. She could be any number of things, but she has at least one guy in her life, generally multiple, that she's dealing with.
Yeah.
So when you bring a woman into your life, whether you're dating, friends with benefits, whatever, you're basically poaching that chick from some other guy. Somebody has to lose. So what's the question here? Like, do I poach these girls from these nerds?
Right.
Dude, you're Nico. You're a good looking guy. What's the problem? You
All
don't
right.
need to ask for permission. Why don't you just go do it?
All right. Thank you, Rich. I love your podcast. I'm just reading your book. I'm also reading No More Mr. Nice Guy. I appreciate you.
Good,
Everything
man.
you
Yeah,
do.
that's a decent series of books to get into for sure. Thanks.
Take
And
care of yourself. Thank
when you're
you.
done with the book on Amazon, do me a solid, leave me a review there. Just let people know that you got some value out of checking that out. Hey guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that short clip. If you did, consider supporting the creation of content by checking out my supplement line. Pinned in the top comment below of this video in the comments, there's a link to the unpluggedalpha.com/shop. When you click through, you'll be able to land over here, and the entire lineup is broken down by category that it performs best in: estrogen metabolism, fat burning, your foundational essentials for health, immune health, performance, and testosterone support. If you check out with coupon code ALPHA10, you'll get 10% off on your first order. There's also the option to use the subscribe and save model, where regular shipments will be sent over to you on a regular basis, and that gives you a little bit of a discount, and your supplement facts are always broken down over here. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome day. And again, check out that link. It's pinned in the top comment below in this video. Peace out.